Hey, what's going on YouTube? In this video, we're replacing the garbage disposal. Coming up. So in the last video, we fixed the fridge. We replaced the fan motor in it and got the fridge working again. In this video, we're working on the garbage disposal. So I explained it in my last video. I've been gone for about 9 weeks for training at a new airline. And while I was gone, the dryer broke, the garbage disposal seized, the fridge broke, and a retractable screen got ripped out of the wall that I had to fix. I replaced the dryer, I fixed the fridge, I got the thing back on the wall. All that's left is the garbage disposal. So this is the disposal we are replacing it with. This is the InSinkErator 35SS. We picked it up at Lowe's. It's 5/8 horsepower. If you're looking for a place to start, I'll throw a link in the description for an InSinkErator that's on Amazon. I just found one that's 3/4 horsepower. It might work for you, or at the very least, it'll give you a place to start in looking for one. Those links don't cost you anything to use them, but they do help out the channel just a little bit when you do use those. So we got to get the old garbage disposal out of there first. And even though it is on a switch, it's still going to be a good idea to unplug it. So to start with, we can remove some of these connections here, like the drain. Might be a good idea to have a towel down, and I got something to catch any residual water, or hopefully some of it. All right, so the dishwasher is disconnected and the main drain is disconnected. And next we will remove it from the sink. And to do that, we got this ring that holds it in place. All right. All right, we'll take a look to see what comes in the box here. Parts list and instructions here. Register your product, which probably a waste of time because I'm guessing they very seldomly actually cover anything under warranty. All right, we got a new piece to go into the top part of the sink there. I think I might like the one that's in there better, so I might just leave that one in place. Drain tube, got some other small parts, elbow, stuff like that, and a new plug. And some other small parts here. This is going to be like electrical here. Got some screws and bolts there. And we got the garbage disposal itself. We decided to spend a little bit more money this time and get the one that's got stainless steel parts on the inside, because I'm noticing that that's one of the issues with the other garbage disposal, is that it's rusting on the inside. I mean, obviously, it's in constant contact with water. It can never dry out, so obviously it's going to rust. And I can see that we got a plug over here that's for the dishwasher drain, so I'll have to remove that. And feels like it's just screwed in. It looks like an Allen key. We'll remove that, and then the main drain goes right here. And if you don't already have it, you will need an electrical cord in order to hook this up. Fingers crossed, the cord that I already have on the other garbage disposal will work on this. So I was trying to get away with not having to buy the specific cord. Now, if you need a cord, then go ahead and do that. There's a specific cord that just plugs in nice and easy. But luckily, it comes with this adapter here, so you'll be able to use an existing cord that you already have. Again, this is unplugged. The adapter is labeled on here. For my particular cord, these two are not labeled. They're not colored white and black like many of the other cords. Obviously, the green one is the ground, but this cord has striations on one side and the other side is completely smooth. On my particular cord, this goes to the neutral and this is the hot. The one with that is smooth is hot. Now that's my particular cord. You might want to double check on yours to make sure that that is the same. Now I'm pretty sure the cord that comes with this is designed to be a lot fancier, a lot nicer. This is under the sink, so who cares? It does come with these extra pieces. You will need these for a cord that isn't that fancy magical cord. These are the pieces here. This gets installed there, and then this nut goes on the outside like this. Or inside, I guess. All right, then the cord gets passed through, and then you'll tighten this down and it clamps it in place and holds it. But do that after you get everything situated. All right, so one of the things that I am concerned about, these wires are not solid, they are stranded. Hopefully they will push into here. It looks like it just got some teeth in there. They're kind of shaped like this, and then the wire goes in between and the teeth grab onto it. I'm going to double check and triple check to make sure that I have this going in the right direction. I'm sure solid wire would go in easier, but it went in. It wasn't too bad. All right, so I'm prepping the disposal to go in. Took the sticker off. It says caution sharp teeth because they are right there. And I wanted to show you how to remove this plug here. This is for the dishwasher drain. So it comes with an Allen key here, or Allen wrench. Just drops in there, and it's just a quarter turn unlock, and it comes right out. Next, we got to connect the electrical that we already set up. The plug is situated like this, and then drops down in here, and then slides towards the metal prongs, and just plugs in. Probably be easier to remove this screw first. This screw is going to hold that cover plate on. So that snaps onto this metal cover first. Then you can drop it down in there and slide it. It plugs in, and now we can reinstall the screw right up here. Actually, before I do that, it's going to be easier to tighten these screws down. Just because of this rim here, it's going to be easier to tighten those down with it out. All right, now we're good. So the new one comes with these parts here. This is to replace the drain in the bottom side of the sink. I'm not going to do that. It's already there. But also, it comes with this like insert that looks like this that just drops down in here. And I guess that's nice in a way because then you can remove this from the top side and get down to the disposal easier. But I don't know that I care for that. I prefer what was on there before. I prefer this style just a little bit more. That's just a preference thing. It fits on there just the same. They should be identical. There shouldn't be any issues. However, if there is, then I can just swap it back out. It's not that hard to take apart. Now this is the ring that you want that goes up there and rotates. So you definitely want to make sure that's on there and facing the right way. Now before I get it too tight, I want to line up the drain. For the drain you have two options. You have the straight pipe, which is what I'm going to use, or you have an elbow. So there's a rubber seal that goes in there. It's I call it an O-ring, but it's really big. So it was pushing the drain and the garbage disposal out more than I would like. Just kind of push them apart. I did cut about a 1/2 inch off from the drain pipe. Let's see if that fits better. All right, now that we got the drain on there and tightened up, now we can tighten up this lock collar on the underside. Now it's been a minute since I installed the last one, so I didn't exactly remember. You can actually use this guy right here, and it goes right into that ring in order to tighten it. That should be all we need, but and that's as tight as I can get it. And the dishwasher pushes on like that. And got to make sure that we tighten these back down. Otherwise, we are going to have leaks. Okay, so now that it's plugged back in, first we're going to see if it turns on. And it does. Actually really quiet too. It's much quieter than the other one. And the next thing we want to do is test for leaks. And we can even turn that on. We want to check for leaks here, 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 and I also loosened these 3 up, so we want to be checking for leaks there, make sure we don't have any leaks there. And also want to check up top there. Now I know everybody's skill levels are different, but I would not consider this a difficult task to undertake. It's something that was easy for me, maybe time consuming because I was having to take time to record it. But I'd say it probably took me about an hour and a half with having to stop and record along the way. I could easily do this in probably 45 minutes, maybe even less. Skilled plumber, maybe a lot less than that. Maybe take them 15 minutes. But I don't do this every day. I'm just a do-it-yourselfer trying to save a few bucks and also know that it's done in a way that I am happy with. I can't tell you how many times that I have paid somebody to do something and I'm not happy with their work. Instead of spending the money on that, just spending my time to do it myself. And that's what it comes down to. Do you want to go to work to make money to pay somebody, or do you want to use that time instead to do it yourself? That's what it's all about. Like I said, difficulty level, this is not a difficult job. And if this is your first time here, I'm a do-it-yourselfer. I attempt to do all sorts of different types of projects, from installing my own garbage disposal or swapping them out, repairing my fridge, installing my own solar system, doing things to my Tacoma, and more recently, pew pew videos. I'm very passionate about pew pews, and that's something that I enjoy, and I'm glad that people are being receptive to that and watching those videos as well. It's probably bringing a lot more traffic to the channel, so I do appreciate it. And if you don't like how all over the place my topics seem to be, then don't subscribe. If you don't mind that, then please do subscribe. That helps out the algorithm and helps out the channel a lot, as well as using the Amazon links in the description. It doesn't cost you anything to use them, but it does help the channel out just a little bit. I make very little from YouTube, so it's really hard to stay motivated to make videos, so every little bit helps, and the more money I make, the more motivated I am in order to make these videos. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of time to record, and it's a lot of time to edit, so I do appreciate it. And that's it for this video. We'll catch you on the next project. See ya.